Hello, welcome back to How to Make a Game in Unity for Beginners. My name is Destin, and last time what we did is we created a new level for us to load into. There's currently nothing in our level, but I'm going to come back to that here in just a second. There's a couple of things that I want to fix, one of which I went ahead and did off screen. I realized that when we before a couple videos ago, we deleted our game or our enemy game object just kind of for testing purposes, so we don't have to worry about him chasing us around while we're adding things into our game. But what we didn't do is we didn't create a prefab of it yet. So I just quickly recreated our game or our enemy character. I gave him our enemy script and I went and created a prefab of him. So now we can just click and drag him into our scene wherever we want him. So next thing I want to do is, since we created the ability to jump with our player, we also gave our player the ability to fall off the edge of this ground here. And what happens is our player will just continuously fall forever and ever and ever, and we don't want that. So I want to fix that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new game object. I'm going to call it a 3D object. We're just going to create a cube, and I'm going to call this Death Pit, like that. Just like that. And the idea is, if the player falls below this death pit, he's going to die. So I'm just going to change the view here really quick so I can see below our ground. And I'm not going to bring it very far below. I'm just going to bring it down to about there, should be fine. Just like that. And so the idea is, if our player here falls below this object, he's going to die. Our game is going to reload as if we had gotten hit by an enemy. So now, what do I want to do? I want to first create this death pit as a prefab so that we can use it anywhere. And we're going to go into our game manager script here. So underneath all of our other references up top, I want to create a private game object. We're going to call it Death Pit. Oh. Just like that. So now I want to make a reference to our death pit. Our reference is gonna be a little bit different because we don't have a script assigned to our death pit, so we can't just find the object that a specific script is attached to. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna say death pit is equal to game object with a capital G dot find, and in parentheses and quotation marks, we're going to type in the name of our game object exactly how it's written up here. So we're going to call this Death Pit and end it with a semicolon, just like that. And that's going to find this particular game object in our scene. So now, what do I want to do? In our update function, I want to create a new if check, and we're going to say if the player dot transform dot position dot y, because we're looking at our y-axis, is less than or equal to our death pit dot transform dot position dot y, then we want to do something. And the easiest way we can do this, really, is, let's see, we can set player died to true. And then we can set should load to true. Wow, I cannot type today. So we're going to set player died to true and should load to true. And that should reload our scene. So if we save that, go back into Unity, wait for it to compile. Let's test this out really quick. So if we hit play and fall off of our map, our game reloads. Perfect. That is exactly what we want. So I think that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to keep it nice and short. I don't want to do too many things at the moment. So be sure to like and subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you next time.